welcome to the semi-final matches in SmackDown. I'm Mad Viking.
Oh yeah, and I'm Dirk Mahoney, baby.
8 have fought, 4 have moved up. 2 matches will be conducted today to where it shall determine which 2 shall fight in the finals and become the Dawnminator of 2020.
It's still a draw between Dawnmination and Golgotha for the winners. What we do know is that the winners on the Dawnmination side are very determined to defeat Golgotha and save Dawnmination and everything it stands for.
You will only stand for 3 things: favoritism, weakness, and sought feelings.
I heard that!
I wouldn't sweat it. I mean, look at the roster. We've got the roughest, toughest people around. I mean, look at the small teddy bear.
Speaking of which, where is he?
Hey, Alan. Just from that little cookie you threw, that device inside in there is actually intact to that ruby into the score. Yeah, sure. Here's a cookie. It's a chocolate chip one.
I bet he ran off back to his house or something. Him and that little robot bear that keeps following him.
Alright. The matches between the semifinals shall be with Golgotha's Alto and Charles versus Dawnmination's Scratchy Tooth and King. Coming up is the first match in SmackDown. First match will be the Crazed Bunny Charles L. Charles versus the Royal King.
I kind of wonder, what's he the king of exactly? Does he own a kingdom?
Nah, he's just the king of fighting, I believe. Speaking of him, he comes from Chicago as a boxer with grit. His boxing skills stand out to where he's a king in the boxing ring. That rhymed. His ultimate move is the Royal Method.
And we have Charles L. Charles. Charles here is a lagomorph with an intelligence of a higher than average human being. His moves consist of usual martial arts training, mainly Taekwondo. His ultimate move is the good old 1-2.
Should we call a medic before the match starts? I wouldn't want to see the poor boxer being ripped to shreds by that rabbit.
Him being ripped to shreds? I'd call the medic for the rabbit that's about to be beaten around like a piñata with that Royal Method.
I hope Cesar doesn't pull any random tricks up his sleeve again. Wait, he doesn't have sleeves. Then his mask. What's under that mask anyway?
I like to imagine that he's wearing that mask to hide his facial hair. I bet he's bushier than Mr. Viking here.
Hey, if there's a person that has the best beard, it's me, okay? Anyway, coming up next is the match between Charles and King.
Charles, take a good look at your enemy. See the fear in his eyes. Feel how scared he is. What do you say about him?
Tear up his fucking head. Tear.
As expected, they should leave nothing but his skull. For that, an award shall be given unto you. Victory against those who wronged you.
Kill him! Hail Golgotha!
Introducing first, standing at 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 230 pounds, it's the powerful pugilist, the Royal King! And their opponent, standing at an even 5 feet, weighing in at 110 pounds, it's the loony lagomorph, Charles L. Charles.
Good clean fight, you two. Charles, remember what I said. Nothing but a skull.
Want to rip up? Rip up, rip and tear.
Let the first semi-final match begin! I'm gonna get a taco or something. I'm hungry.
The first semi-final match has started. King coming in with both his gloves up. He's prepared to beat down that bunny. Charles is coming after King in all fours, leaping after in a plan to cling on to King. Ooh! King did not allow Charles to do that with a gazelle punch right at Charles' stomach. He left him in a weak spot as King's making his round of punches right at the head and torso.
Charles is using his expertise in martial arts in this battle quite well, making use of weaving through all of King's attacks and moving the counter. Oh damn! Charles' claws almost reached King's spleen. Now Charles' claws have dug right into the cushion of King's boxing gloves, putting the two in a test of strength.
Kill, slaughter, maim, exterminate, butcher, massacre.
Charles is looking like he's winning, but King used his other boxing glove to put a haymaker in Charles' face as he's knocked out. Wait, he's backed up in just a split second. He's coming after Charles with a flying kick.
Charles' leg just got injured by one of King's hook punches. He's trying to recover, but King's interrupting with blows to the face all the way to the turnbuckle. Charles has put himself into a clinch. Holy moly, Charles just turned himself around and gave King a suplex into the pin.
And it's a kick out. How in the world did Charles even do that from a standard of physics? King should think about something to defeat Charles before something comes up from this feral rabbit.
Charles, prepare to receive an enhancement to your abilities.
Yes, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Charles' whole body's being surrounded with some sort of magic cloud. He's running at light speed after King! He grabs him by the neck to throw him outside of the ring and into the wall!
If I was a psychic, I'd imagine King saying to himself, "What the hell was that?" King's about to get his ass handed to him by a lagomorph with the speed of a speedster hero.
Charles is coming after King with a plancha suicide after King. King just moved out of the way for Charles' head to meet the wall. He's coming back into the ring just to recover from what he experienced. King's holding his back from where he was slammed at. Charles is coming after King without any minute to lose. Just as he was about to punch his lights out, King's moved out of the way. Whoa! Charles moved out of the way when King's going to put a counterpunch straight in his nose. It's almost like he's teleporting like a Dragon Ball Z character. King's got himself in a cyclone of pain around him, dodging and defending himself with that speedy rabbit, punching and kicking him all over. It's amazing that King's still keeping calm from this chaotic energy that Charles is emitting. He just needs to put up one strong punch right after Charles to finish it off. But he's got to do it at the exact time where Charles gives off a weak spot.
I'm better than you, stronger than you. Give up to Golgotha.
Charles is knocked out cold with an uppercut. He's down.
A smart, calculating King combating a chaotic warrior. That's what we like to see. King looks a little charred from what Charles did to him. Those punches almost set him on fire. Literally. That's what Charles gets when he lets his emotions get to him.
Charles, what are you doing? Do what Caesar tells you to do. Kill him. Oh, for goodness sake, stop this, Charles. This isn't going to bring yourself any solace. You're hurting yourself. Don't listen to what the winged freak says. Kill him. You have wings too, you know. Oh, then don't listen to this guy. He's speaking like he doesn't know what you've been through. Beatboxer got to you. The rest put you on trial, where you were blamed for something you didn't do. Your doll was ripped up. You've been nothing more to them than a fancy butler for some dumb elderly man in a diaper. It's underwear. Shut up, Cotton Ball. Dig deep inside of yourself, Charles. Reach into that core of hatred you've built in yourself. Grab it and use it to beat King until he's nothing but a peasant. That's it, mister. I've heard just about enough of you. Come here. Oh, damn it, stop that. Got got you. Come here.
Oh, my ear! My tail! Oh, what are you?
Golgotha. Damn them, beatboxer. You're Golgotha. Mama, I beat the meanie. Ripped to shreds. I wonder how Carrot turned purple.
What the hell is going on? Charles is having strong mood swings. It's like he's turning from Beyonce to Sasha Fierce.
And he's just spazzing out in the middle of the ring. King's just watching as this is unfolding, and it looks like he's putting his dukes up just in case he's about to do something.
What are you on about, Charles? Snap out of it and defeat this man he calls himself King.
My Caesar. I'm scared. Kill, slaughter. Damn it, Bob. Piss off.
You forgot what you're supposed to do, Charles. Oh, Charles. Defeat King now.
My face hurts. Slaughter!
Charles just backs up from the helpless Cesar, grabbing him by the ears and a good slap to the face. He's back up and ready to fight. Well, not really. He's going crazy from the looks of it.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest. King's making a few cautious steps over to Charles, ready to finish him off if need be. He's got his eyes focused on all the easy spots to knock Charles down with his ultimate move. He's punching at his gut.
Take that. End this.
Oh, come on! That was my good ear!
Oh, you did not just boot my nose.
Oh, my wing! Just got a wing shiatsu massage.
Charles is wobbling around, mouth agape from what's going on in his mind, and King's using that chance to do the royal method.
Yeah.
Charles has been knocked out from the King's Royal Method. It's all over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Royal King!
Damn it!
You know what they say, other me. In darkness, there's always light.
Shut up, will you?
Owie.
Ironic. Defeated by two boxers. The first one that ripped up your dome. Then the first one that ripped your pitiful spirit. I have more work to do to bring down this flawed establishment, starting with these rubies. It must go according to my initial plan.
Whew. Man, I'm glad we don't have to worry about him hurting himself anymore. He had enough from what he was going through.
Are you sure? He might end up going crazy at any moment.
I doubt it. Coming up next during this break is the second semi-final match between Alto and Scratchy Tooth.
Damn, where did I put it? Ah, there we go. Got the Time Ruby and the Spirit Ruby. Now I just gotta get out of town and away from that bastard.
What's the name of this so-called bastard, Miss Grossman? Clearly, you must know that my intent is to change Dawnmination and break the mold to become better than it actually is. It is my destiny, my sole purpose that is close to being achieved. I hate to see someone having the goal to stop it from happening by running away into a new town, into a new name. Do you understand, Miss Grossman?
Yeah, boss, I know.
I thought the same myself. I've heard a previous warrior from times past using that method to a king I once knew. The warrior managed to defeat him by a large gem that has the combined powers of like the two gems. He buried it away from a faraway town in another name. I intend to finish what my king started.
What's his name, by the way?
Can't say. All I know is he is intelligent. More intelligent than man. More intelligent than you.
What are you doing? Leave Charles Dole alone!
Then why was it in your hand in the first place? You could have given it back to the poor Lattimore.
I'm only doing what you said!
What you're doing is lying to me.
What? Damn it!
That's quite a problem. If Charles was here, he'd be furious about it.
Mama, I'm coming.
Right on time.
Caesar, get back!
What? Mama,
Damn it! Look, Charles, I can explain. The bastard of his boss made me do this. You got to understand that I didn't do it. You got to understand.
You broke mama!
Charles!
Quite a sad moment to deal with, Mr. Charles. For months you've been tested by this treacherous woman to gather back a memorable artifact, only to see it being ripped to shreds. I feel pity for you, I do. She deserved it. I agreed on your action to get some form of punishment for being so brash.
She ripped mama. She ripped up mama. Rip mama.
I understand. Dawnmination has brought you towards a path of nothing but pain and self-doubt. That is something I do not want for it to represent. I wanted to grow with the best of the best and pass with flying colors as well as esteemed fighting league. On your behalf, I shall consider a deal. Join me. Revolutionize Dawnmination. All you need to do is say 2 words. Hell, Golgotha.
Rip up tiny pieces. Tore up. Rip to pieces. Tiny pieces. Rip to pieces.
Oh, there you are. Whew, I almost thought you had gone out and killed Beatboxer or something. Oh, you got your doll back. It's all ripped up.
Second up will be Golgotha's robotic kitty Alto Mark 7 version 2 versus the mumbling money Scratchy Tooth.
I don't know if we can consider Scratchy a mummified mumbler from that recent match with the Ice Cream Man. He looks pretty ghastly when he pulled out that horrible 4-armed freak look.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either, but first we have Alto. Alto is an android created by Dr. Destroyer, which eventually changed to fight against him later on. Ironic now, since he's siding with Golgotha at this time. With his powers, he has an array of gadgets and gizmos, especially with the powerful built-in energy beams and shields. His ultimate move is the base cannon.
And we have Scratchtooth. Scratchtooth is a dream demon from Millennium City. He's a real sweet guy, but gives people sour nightmares. He fights with inhuman strength and with various weapons, along with his ability of grand illusions. His ultimate move is him growing at least 2 extra pair of arms that he punches with that he calls his Fist of Hecatoncheires.
Looking at it, I believe Alto's going to win this one. I'm calling it now.
You're just saying that now, before the match starts? Come on, Mr. Viking.
Alto has those damn rubies Czar gave him that he's using to cheat his way into winning. We saw that during the fight between King and Diamond. Not only does he have the rubies, he has all the gadgets and gizmos, and I need a glass of bourbon.
Oh ho ho! You are speaking to the right person. I've got mint juleps, apricot ginger whiskey, dizzy delights, hop, skip, and go naked, sand in the crack, fearless redneck, the drunken elf, Mikey's breakfast banger, voodoo, a short trip to hell, dances with winches, drunken sailor, juicy Lucy, and many others.
Coming up is the second semi-final match in SmackDown.
He used to be such a good kitty cat. What happened to him?
Shut up. We got a match to win.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, what's this? Ah, it's Scratchy. I just claw those bandages from your face. There. I use them as rope or to hang you up as a playboy. That will scratch my claws on.
Introducing first, standing at 4 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 196 pounds. It's the Robo Kitty of Destruction, Alto Mark 7-2.
You wish to be my personal scratch ball? It's useless to fight me! Useless!
And their opponent, standing at an impressive 9 feet tall, weighing in at 310 pounds. It's the Mumbling Mummy, Scratchy Tooth.
Whatever make you feel better, kid.
Good luck to you both. Also, prepare to bring every weapon at your disposal into this wrapped up cretin.
Let the second semi-final match begin!
The match has started. Alto's rocket jumping into the air with a sword in hand. He's coming after Scratchy with a fast downward swing. Scratchy just caught the blade with his 2 hands. Not for too long because of the crazy electricity surrounding it. Scratchy's got his machete out, countering with a slash at Alto's head. Alto's deflected it with his sword again, then following it back with a flurry of 1,000 stars with one thunderous lunge. Scratchy's thrown back to the wall behind him. He's back up, though. His feet are on the wall like Fred Astaire.
For my next trick, Doodles.
And Scratchy's running up the wall and onto the ceiling. You ain't seen bouncing back. Alto's aiming his sword at Scratchy as he's running around. And he's thrown it! The sword has just shanked Scratchy's trenchcoat tail. He's up in the air and he's dangling. It looks like he's swinging back and forth, trying to free himself from his trapped trenchcoat. And he's doing a somersault back into the ring. He sticks the landing.
I rate that a 6.9.
Nice. That was an 8 for me.
Ooh, Scratchy, let's make a deal. You just lay down so I can knock you out. And I'll let you have a quick, easy, painless death. Doesn't that sound so bad?
Scratchy's fighting back, twisting his torso around to spin himself around the ring. He's ricocheting the ropes with a machete in hand. Alto's attacking him, clinging right onto Scratchy's head. He's pushing Scratchy down, drilling him into the floor. Scratchy is now drilled in the ring, showing only his head.
He's the ring guardian, guardian of the ring.
Now he's about to pin him. Scratchy pulled his head away from Alto and into the ring. His head popped out in another hole in the ring, and another. Alto's playing Whack-A-Scratch.
Seize this child's play, you mummified buffoon. This is supposed to be an honorable combat, not a playpen.
Well, that's something new. There are multiple heads of Scratchy in the ring. Except one of them is his foot. Is he testing Alto?
Whee! Whee! Whee!
Uh-oh.
Alto's unleashing something. He's using his internal power to make a shockwave throughout the field to shock at the heads and feet of Scratchy. One by one, they're shocked and poof. Except for that foot. Alto's coming after that foot, yanking it to grab Scratchy out of there. Turns out it was only just his foot. Left a bit of crunched up bone. Ugh.
Oh, there he is. Scratchy's on top of the turnbuckle. He's coming after Alto with a body slam from behind, and he's putting him in a pin.
It's a kick out. Alto's letting out a bout of eye laser beams straight at Scratchy as Scratchy's defending himself with just his arm. He's unleashing those lasers out of his eyes until Scratchy's nothing but Swiss cheese.
Scratchy's dodging all of them, looking like he's doing a cha-cha slide, or the gabber dance called hacking.
Eliminate them, Alto. Use the rubies.
This isn't good. Alto's powering up his powers and conjuring something into the ring.
5 seconds has passed. Ah, you're gonna die. You're useless.
Alto slashing the fabric of time around Scratchy. The ring is turned piece by piece with his dark powers until nothing is left but a huge hole on the ground.
Alto's doing a Zawa Rudo trick at Scratchy. Scratchy's still holding on as chunks of the ring are falling apart and into the void. He's moving in slow motion, trying to get himself out of that trap before he loses this match. He's holding on to the turnbuckle while Alto is coming after him with another bout of slashes. Just as Alto was about to hit him, Scratchy swung himself over to the other turnbuckle. He's like a monkey all across the ring.
Alto's snipping at one end on the ropes, making Scratchy hold himself onto it. Scratchy's holding on while Alto's shooting thousands and thousands of shadow bullets at him like bullet hell.
Scratchy's building up momentum, swinging upwards to launch straight at Alto with his ultimate move, the Fist of Hecatoncres.
Try this one for size, you little shit.
Scratchy's momentum eventually slowed down to where he could only grab one of Alto's boots. Alto's putting more fire into his boot to shake him off. Wait, just as Scratchy let go, he made another clone of himself to keep holding onto that boot. And he made another clone to hold onto him. He's making 2 clones per second. The real Scratchy's just at the bottom, inches close at the torn fabric of time. Oh, jeez! Scratchy's arms are being torn off from that void. It's sucking him in.
Scratchy better win this match. I'm not about to get drunk again. Alto just severed that clone rope away from his foot with a downward laser. He's shooting every single clone with one huge shot. Scratchy's no, wait. Scratchy's flying back up with no arms. It's like he's using the rest of his clothes to fling him upwards. He's coming after him with the speed of sound.
That was not fair. Oh, look, a whammy.
Oh, wow. Just as Alto was knocked out by that large hammer to the head, the void was closed, leaving the ring in rubble. Alto and Scratchy are both in the rubble, struggling to get up. Alto's on one knee. He's preparing to do something. He's charging something in his eyes.
What? Alto's looking a little rough on the powers. It looks like he's got an Aaron blasting another laser with Scratchy. What's going on?
Huh? What? Arrow. 0% power on Ruby. Just... How nice.
Alto has passed out. Scratchy's limping over from the rubble to pin him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match, Scratchy 2!
Oof, that was something alright.
I saw the darkness and it didn't cold this time. It was pretty.
As much as I want to see Alto win, I'd rather see him win on the side that's not going to ruin Dawnmination.
What even happened to him? Did he exhaust his power?
And there we go. It worked. Just got about a good chunk of the ruby's powers inside of this device. Looking pretty shiny. Now we just need to use this to get back the rest of the group. Once everybody's there, we're attacking this masked man. What about us? Fiddy's still a fish and I'm still a woman. After we get the rest out from wherever they are, Carrot, prepare to do some dimension hopping. Alonzi.
Also can't handle this much power from those rubies. His core is overheating as such. I shall take these rubies away and put it for greater use when the time of reckoning comes.
Whew. And I'm glad we finally got ourselves an equal match for the finals. It all comes down to Scratchy, Tooth, and King. Who shall become Dawnminator of 2020? Find out next time on December 29th. For now, I'm Mad Viking.
And I'm Dirk Mahoney.
And this was SmackDown. Stay safe, Millennium City, and good night.